Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for being here and joining me for this reading. So, I am asking for any love messages that you might need to hear for this upcoming week. I am doing the reading for March 6th, but whenever you find this, I hope that there are messages for you. So, feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, your Venus, whatever is calling to you. And thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions about the spread or anything, feel free to ask. If anything resonates, I would absolutely love to hear from you. You can leave me a like, a comment. You can share my video, subscribe. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I will see you at your reading. Hello, Aries, Aries, Aries. Welcome to your love messages for the week of March 6th. So we're starting here with your own energy. You do have the Two of Swords showing up within you, and you are showing up as the King of Pentacles. Okay, so with this Two of Swords, there might be decisions that you are trying to make about your love life. It could be a decision about what you want to do with your person, decisions about where you're trying to head in love. I'm also getting decisions about where you're trying to put your attention over here, okay? So, like definitely a week for choices. And with this King of Pentacles, I'm getting that you're ready to charge forward towards something new, something that you want to make real over here. Because the King of Pentacles takes care of business, okay? Like you might be getting ready to start something a little bit more, how do I say this? Like, I don't know, like more real, more tangible, like a relationship that's more sturdy, more stable. I'm going to say the King of Pentacles is like that, like father, husband sort of card over here, so you might be getting ready to, level up with someone or start a relationship that feels more, like, I don't know, like more responsible, more, where you are here taking care of business, all right? Like taking care of your person, like you're trying to make something really happen, all right? And you're getting ready to share that energy, but let's see what's coming your way, okay? So for singles, you do have the Star. All right, beautiful. So for those of you who are single, you could be dealing with an Aquarius because the Star is Aquarian energy. So you could be either encountering an Aquarius or just kind of have, wow. Ooh, sorry about that. Some of you might be straight up just like hearing from an Aquarius, okay? Like an Aquarius might be sharing their feelings to you. It's something that I'm getting over here, okay? But it's gonna be somebody that makes you feel like your wishes are coming true, okay? Like I'm getting like this person might really embody those things that you are looking for, or you're getting ready to find that person that makes you feel like your wishes for your love life are about to like manifest is what I'm getting, okay? Whatever it is that you've been going through and stuff, it's like the universe is saying, hey, you know what? It's time for a change. Let's make things happen, all right? And so let's see, you have lust and you have compromise. Okay, so as you're encountering someone, like I say, somebody who really sparks you, somebody who I don't know, I'm getting is gonna make you make you feel good over here, okay? With compromise, you could be okay. The first message that I got is compromising the way that you see this person, because you might be giving somebody a chance that you might have not paid attention to before, right? So I'm getting some of you might be feeling like you're compromising something about yourself, with this Two of Swords. It could also be making choices about how much of yourself, right, like, how do I say this? Like how much of yourself you're willing to compromise, but not in the sense of like, obviously you don't want to put yourself down. You don't want to diminish your feelings, diminish what it is that you have to offer and things like that. But, like you do want to balance, right? Like, so, making sure that you are not, being like too demanding or giving too much, right? Like you want to balance that. So you might need to reach a compromise with your person, or even like compromise, what it is that you are expecting at this point from somebody that's trying to come over here and find you. So for those of you that are dealing with someone, you do have the Five of Wands, okay? So yeah, there could have been some challenges. Five of Wands is Leo energy, all right? So it's fellow fire energy. You could have some challenges with your person is what I'm getting. You do see competition, debate, defense over here as well. So, and I'm getting that you're trying to resolve this, okay? Because you're over here in King of Pentacles energy, trying to be a problem solver, trying to be like a provider over here, provider of solutions, provider of something to address these issues that could be rising with your person, right? I'm getting you have made a decision about how you want things to go next. So you're going to be working toward that, okay? Whatever challenges that rise up over here, I'm getting that you are going to be standing in your power, okay? You have level up and you have desire. Wow. So overall, just a lot of I'm getting you know, passion this week for sure. All right. But it's like this person that you're thinking about, yeah, like you might, I don't know, just be really into them, and that's why you're trying to problem solve, right? I'm getting that you kind of even see yourself in this person, and that is why like you're seeing past these challenges that you're facing, right? It's like, you know, at least you're trying to get something bigger, stronger with this person, right? Like strengthen your relationship, level up with this person. It's like you see the potential over here, so you're over here trying to say, hey, you know what, are we gonna do this or not? Okay, I'm getting like you're gonna be offering this level up to this person, and you know, like they're, you know, as a result, you know, like you don't know what's gonna happen if you don't put it out there, right? So I'm getting that you are gonna be putting this energy out there of like, okay, what are we gonna do to address these issues that might be rising over here? Okay, so yeah, standing your power this week, Aries. All right, so thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right. And so, Taurus, what do you have showing up this week? Let's see, Taurus, you have, wow, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, all right? Both of these could be interpreted as your own energy. So this could be Capricorn slash Taurus energy with the Queen of Pentacles over here, and the Hierophant is definitely Taurus energy, okay? Now, what I'm getting is, yeah, like you, you feeling ready to share what you have, right? The Queen of Pentacles, you know, it's funny, this is, sorry, Aries just got the King of Pentacles. Some of you might be, I'm getting some of you might be dealing with an Aries, or you could have Aries placements in your chart as well, or something like that. That's just a side message that I'm getting for some of you over here. Right, but you're over here trying to level up. In a love reading, the Hierophant is about marriage. It's about union, okay? Like you could be thinking about, you know, whether you're single or with somebody, right? I'm getting that you're trying to establish something with the Hierophant, right? A higher spiritual union, a higher commitment to someone, and you're over here ready to be, right? The Queen of Pentacles is the wife card, right? So ready to be that partner, ready to be that nurturing entity, ready to be like, you know, in a stronger position, like with your person or with whoever it is that you're trying to find, right? I'm getting like you're not playing games right now. You want something serious. You're looking for something serious over here. So let's see what's coming your way. So for singles, let's see what's coming your way. You have the moon, okay? Some of you Tauruses could be dealing with a Pisces, okay? So you could have some Piscean energy showing up your way over here, okay? I'm getting also like this need to reveal secrets, okay? This need to reveal what it is that you want. This need to kind of say, hey, you know, like these are my feelings, or pay attention to the feelings, like whoever it is that's presenting, yeah, listen, right, to whatever it is like what somebody is saying, okay? Like I'm getting some kind of hiddenness over here. So whether that's, you know, like a crush that hasn't been confessed, right, or feelings that haven't been shared with someone, or, you know, as you're putting yourself out there, you know, are you, I'm also getting this like assessment of like, how much are you putting yourself out there if this is what you're trying to get, right? Like if you're trying to get a higher union, if you're ready to commit and things like that, and you've been getting in touch with your feelings, it's like how much of that are you actually showing? Because the moon can denote like things that are hidden, right? So this reality check I'm getting as far as, you know, how much of yourself are you actually putting out there? Because how are you gonna like reap these benefits if you're not really showing that, okay? So for some of you, it could be a moment to listen to your own feelings, okay, about what it is that you want, okay? So pay attention to your actual needs, to your actual desires, you know? Let them speak to you and tell you, you know, like, hey, this is what I want, this is what I'm looking for, and let them come to the surface, all right? So for those of you that are dealing with someone over here, wow. Okay, so I want to show you the Nine of Pentacles did pop up over here, okay? And I'm going to take an extra card for those of you that are dealing with someone, okay? Just because I feel like I should. And you have the Creator, yeah, okay. So for those of you that are dealing with someone, you could be dealing with a Virgo with this Nine of Pentacles energy, okay? And you know, once again, well, not once again, but like you might be really trying to level up with someone, okay? Because the Nine of Pentacles is a card of somebody that's like ready, right? Like it's like you've done the work, okay? Now you're getting to reap the benefits of everything that you've sown. You're like, hey, you know, like, you know, whether it's, I'm getting that you're very materially stable right now, or you're working on your material stability, and that is why you're trying to have this, you know, this Hierophant energy, right? If you want your everyday to be better with this person, to be stronger, right? It's like you're looking for somebody that can take care of themselves, and your person is kind of saying over here, you know what? Yes, I can take care of myself and I can level up with you as well, okay? Like they're getting ready over here with this Nine of Pentacles, okay? Now with the Creator, there is this reminder of setting boundaries, okay? Like you might be getting like a shakeup. Things might be a little bit different. I'm getting for some of you, you might even not know where this person is as far as their feelings toward you, because there might be a very independent, individualistic energy, all right? So you might be feeling a little bit, getting the word like tormented, you know, or like by these thoughts of like, what's gonna happen? I don't know what to do next, okay? So I am getting, you know, hey, share, you know, share what it is that you want over here. But also like check your boundaries, okay? Like do like a little boundary check as far as how much of yourself are you giving, you know, because the Queen of Pentacles can sometimes be like an over-giving energy, right? So it's like, are you giving too much of yourself to this? You know, is this person taking advantage of you? Like, I don't know, like you might need to kind of like double check these boundaries over here, okay? Yeah. You do have true heart and gifts, okay? So, okay, it's funny because like what I'm getting is like it's your time to be in the receiving end of this gift giving, okay, over here. Like maybe you, like I'm getting like that you've been kind of doing a lot for this person, okay? So you could have some gifts coming your way with true heart. I'm getting, you know, like, you know, it was this whole like maybe you don't really know where this person stands, and it's like, you know what, this person does have a true heart, like, and I mean like true feelings, right? Like I didn't write true love because I was like, you know, like their intentions are true. It's not just about true love, right? But it's like their heart is true toward you, their intentions are pure toward you over here, okay? So that is what I have for you this week, Taurus. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Gemini. All right, Gemini, I'm gonna drink a little bit of water, okay? All right. So Gemini. What does Gemini have showing up this week of March 6th? Okay, Gemini, you do have the Six of Cups showing up reversed. You might have a sense of, lack of harmony over here. You have the Six of Cups and the Page of Cups is how you are showing up. You know, you might be waiting for some sort of reconciliation. There might be something that you're trying to fix over here with the Six of Cups. You know, it could be like a reunion card sometimes, reconciliations right here, you know, getting back with someone. Like I'm getting like that sort of vibe, like, or you're trying to fix something, okay? So like for those of you that are dealing with someone, like maybe things haven't been feeling great and you're trying to get back on the same page. You're trying to bring balance to the situation, okay? Like I'm getting that you are feeling a little bit, I don't know, like things aren't really fair or balanced over here, and you're trying to share this cup, right? Like you're trying to say, hey, can we make this right? But you know, you're not really charging forward. I'm getting that you're not being like the person to you're not offering your love, you know, like whether you're single or dealing with someone, it's like you're not really charging forward. You're not really sharing your feelings. I'm getting that you're very in your own energy right now, like kind of having, I'm getting like sitting down with your thoughts, sitting down with your feelings about what it is that you're trying to do next, okay? You know, the Page of Cups, it is a card of, you know, like the Page of Cups wants to get something started, wants to get something going, right? It doesn't care about being refined and getting things done the right way. It's just saying, hey, you know what? I'm gonna like take some risks here and make sure that I start doing things to get what I want, right? Like, you know, wish big, you know, like sort of energy. But with the reversal, what I'm saying is that right now, there's also a need for you to be introspective, right? About like pour the cup unto yourself before, if you really want to get out there and share that cup, like make sure that you are assessing where you are at with your feelings. Are you ready to share this cup of love with someone, you know, or are you ready to kind of, you know, reconcile if you don't really know what it is that you want or need from your person, right? So let's see for singles, what do you have coming up this week? All right, you do have the Ten of Swords, okay? You're wrapping up cycles over here, okay? So for those of you that are kind of hoping for a reconciliation with somebody that maybe you're like, I'm getting like no contact, like they've really been in your head, but it's like you're trying to end this, right? And that's why you really haven't been charging forward. I'm getting that you have a sense that something is ending over here with, you know, the Ten of Swords. Like I'm seeing the word like final and closure. You might be looking for closure with something, okay? Like with the Swords energy, there might be a need for you to talk about it or try to process it. This is your own energy, Gemini. So you know, you could be, I'm getting almost like you, I'm so sorry to put it this way, right? But like you getting in your own way of charging forward toward this new beginning, okay? Like the cycles need to end through you. Like I'm getting, you need to find closure within yourself over here, okay? So, you know, like what I want to say is that, you know, wrapping things up, things that haven't been working, you know, this 10 energy of ending brings in, like, right? 10 goes into 1, you know, like, so it's like, you know, you being able to have this new beginning, right? Like I'm getting hearing good news, like being able to communicate better and things like that, but like there are still things that you need to wrap up over here, okay? So you do have roots, yeah, and I'm getting yeah, roots and delays, okay? So I am getting like addressing things at the root of the matter, all right? So whatever it is that hasn't been working, you know, what is the actual problem, okay? For some of you, it could be like addressing your own roots, right? Like I said, like your own upbringing, the way that you show up in love and things like that. Like, so it's like as you are, you know, what the cycles that you are ending revolve around, I don't know, it could be about around like the way that you show love, like the root of the issue and why things haven't worked out, right? Like this need to kind of assess that over here, you know. And delays, with delays, I am just getting, right, like this new beginning is coming, is waiting for you over here, but there are delays until you address this, right? Until you address issues at the root of the matter, okay? That's when, you know, once you kind of like address these pesky thoughts, right? Like that's when the universe is going to have this gift for you over here in Six of Cups energy, right? That's when you're going to be able to charge forward and really share your love with somebody else, okay? Now for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see what this energy has for you. Wow. Okay. So you do have the Emperor reversed. Okay. So those of you that are dealing with someone could be dealing with an Aries. Okay. Like with the Emperor being reversed, I am seeing a lack of, like a lack of cooperation from your person. Okay. Like your person might be either holding back over here with the Emperor showing up reversed. Either like not talking. I don't know. Like me, I'm getting like this, you know, like you're like, I'm also getting this whole, but right back to the Six of Cups. You're trying to make something right. But right now your person's being a little bit withholding, right? Like they're not really charging forward, okay? They're not really sharing what they want to say, right? So there's back to this whole need of you really pouring that cup of love into yourself and figuring out what is it that I want so that you can charge forward and share that, right? Like share your emotional needs is what I'm getting with your person here, okay? Yeah, you do have tension and action, okay? So there is this need for you to address this, okay? Like take action, and I'm getting that it's going to start by you being reflective over here, okay? Whatever it is that you want to address, the tension in the room, the things that haven't been working out, right? It's like you are being asked to do something about it, okay? But like I said, it's gonna start with you. I'm getting, you know, kind of still kind of take this other energy of the Ten of Swords over here, right? Addressing issues at the root of the matter, and then, you know, charging forward by sharing your feelings with this person, right? Like know that it doesn't have to be the most refined response, right? Obviously don't be bratty or childish with that page energy, right? But you do want to share, hey, these are my needs, these are what I want, you know, like the new beginning that you're kind of craving with this person over here, okay? So that is what I have for you this week, Gemini. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to Cancer. All right. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What does Cancer have showing up this week? Okay. Cancer, you do have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Chariot reversed. Okay. The Four of Pentacles is your you energy and the Chariot reverse is how you are showing up. And it's also your own energy. Okay. So I am going to say like you are showing up over here a little disheveled. Okay. The way that you're presenting yourself, you know, whether you're single or dealing with someone, you're kind of, I'm getting a little bit all over the place, right? Like not in your power. And it's because you are seeking some sort of stability, okay? So the Four of Pentacles is about wanting that, I don't know, like you want to, I'm getting that you want to be stable, right? Like you want to have something, like you're desiring this need to I'm getting like you're not over here like taking action either because you're afraid of shaking things up. It's another thing that I'm getting, okay? But it's like there's something that you want to charge toward. It could be, sorry, I'm seeing like saving foundations or something, right? So like if for those of you that are dealing with someone, maybe you want to solidify something, right? Or for you, that those of you that are single over here, like you could just be like wanting to have something that's a little bit more stable and you want to charge toward that, but you're not doing it, you know, like you're not quite acting on it yet. All right, so let's see what's up. Let's see those of you that are dealing with someone. Let's see, what do you have coming up this week? Those of you that are dealing with someone, yeah, you do have the Eight of Swords reversed, okay? So some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, maybe. I'm not getting that too strongly, but I'm getting that there is something with your person that needs talking about, okay? I'm getting that this lack of talking, this lack of communication is what's keeping you feeling like you're trapped, but you're not really trapped, okay? The Eight of Swords is here to remind us that you can free yourself whenever you want, okay? It's like you're feeling trapped, but you can get away. You can, I'm getting communication just really with that Suit of Swords. Like, talk about it, share it, okay? Like, get out of this, okay? I'm getting that you will be getting out of this, but you are going to have to, you know, be in your power, right? And embody this Chariot energy and charge forward toward, hey, you know, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. You know, this is what hasn't been working. Your person themselves can be a little bit, I'm getting reluctant to kind of talk about things. So I'm getting that you're going to have to take the first step over here. Okay. So let's see. You do have desire. And wow. Okay. So you and your person, I don't know, like you could have some issues arising around this. Okay. Like your desire for them, like wanting something, like wanting to have some, I don't know, like maybe like you feel like you're missing passion or like, but I'm getting like, I don't know, like making some time to be with each other and talk to each other and things like that. Like don't let that cloud your judgment as well, okay? Like don't let that keep you trapped. It's actually what I'm getting over here, okay? So I'm gonna pull an extra one just to see what else pops up because that's kind of interesting. Yeah, you have adapt, okay? So there are some things that need to change over here, okay? Like switch it up. So yeah, and those of you that are single, let's see what is coming your way. Singles. All right, you do have the Page of Cups reversed, okay? So some of you could be dealing, well, with a fellow water energy, okay? But, you know, with this Page of Cups being reversed, I'm getting that it's just a time for you to take care of yourself, take care of your needs, okay? I'm going to say this for those of you that are dealing with someone as well, okay? Just there's this general energy of pouring that cup of love into yourself, okay? Like I'm getting really figure out what's going to make you feel stable, what's going to make you feel good, what is it that you're trying to work toward, because before you charge forward, right, like you need to be sure of yourself. That Chariot showed up reversed at the beginning, so you know, before you charge forward, what is it that you want, okay? And then you have like sweet nothing and self-love, okay? Yep, I told you it's a week for you to love yourself, okay? I'm sorry if that's not what you wanted to hear, okay? But do think about, you know, like your needs, what do you want, okay? Take care of yourself. With sweet nothings, I am getting you know, practice some sort of self-care that's gonna feel good for you, okay? It could be just like doing little nothings, things that like I don't know, like maybe you need to I'm getting like listen to some poetry, listen to something that I don't know that's gonna make you feel good. Some of you might be I don't know, musical over here. It doesn't necessarily have to be that, but I'm just getting like listen to affirmations, I don't know, like things like that, okay? Like that's what the message that I'm getting here, okay? Cancer, thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Leo. All right, Leo, let's see. Okay, what does Leo have showing up this week? Wow, okay. Sorry, so hello cards just popped up, and I'm not even gonna look at them because it was way too many, but Leo, let's see. You could have some just communication coming. This is all those cards that wanted to pop up over here. I'm getting that it's going to go well, all right? Whatever communication is coming your way, but let's see, all right? I don't know. So, okay, you do have, yeah, the Ten of Swords reversed and the Knight of Pentacles, okay? Yeah, you're closing up cycles, okay? Like you might have had some, yeah, a little shake. Yeah, it's funny, like, so all of those cards, a bunch of cards tried to pop up, right? And it's like, I don't know, you could have had some shaky communication. Sometimes that like indicates like arguments to me. I don't know. That's just something over here on my end. Okay, but yeah, right. The Ten of Swords is really saying that over here, right? Like you could have had some fighting words with someone and stuff, but it's like you're trying to close out those cycles. Okay, like you're getting ready. You're getting ready to charge forward. And you know what? I love that this Knight of Pentacles energy showed up, because you're not trying to go do things aimlessly. Okay, like you want to go carefully. You want to tread carefully toward your person. Okay, I'm getting you're coming over here like offering solutions for the things that haven't been working out. You're offering a new beginning that's gonna feel good, that's gonna feel real over here. Okay, like, and those of you that are single, you know, as well, right? It's like you're closing out old cycles and you're slowly charging forward toward this new like love life, you know, that you are desiring, right? Like you're thinking about, what do I actually need to do to have the love that I'm looking for, you know? So let's see, Leo, you do have, yeah, the Nine of Cups showing up for my single energy. So very much about you, okay? Very much I'm getting that like at the moment, like you might not even be seeing your worth. Okay, so there is this need for you to like recognize your own ability to make yourself happy. Okay, so make sure that you're taking the time to say, hey, how can I bring myself emotional fulfillment? Okay, the Nine of Cups can be an individual, is a very individualistic energy. Okay, so it's like about you taking care of yourself, taking care of your needs. This reversal is kind of saying, you know what, like there might be some delays with, you know, getting some you know, like getting some like suitors. I don't know, I got the word suitors over here. Okay, because like you need to work on your self-worth over here is what I'm getting over here, right? Like making yourself happy. And once you can do that, right, like then you can elevate to the Ten of Cups. Okay, so make sure that I'm getting like charge forward toward yourself. Okay, yeah, you have delays and you have, well, okay, reciprocity and listen wanted to come out. So yeah, I'm getting so delays, okay, like in whatever's happening, you know, until you like really learn how to take care of yourself. Okay, I'm getting like listen to your needs over here. And I'm also getting, you know, reciprocity, like you're looking for reciprocity, right? Like you want something that's going to be mutual. You don't want to be like, I'm getting taking care of somebody else necessarily, right? It's like you want, or like if you are going to be taking care of somebody else, like you want them, you want the energy to be reciprocated, right? So, you know, listen to your needs is what I'm getting first and foremost, right? But also like listen to, you know, if somebody comes your way over here, the message that I'm getting is like, if somebody shows you who they are, like believe them. Okay, like I don't know, I don't know the message that I got over here, but like listen, I'm getting like listen to their actions, listen to whatever, like for better or for worse, right? Because like somebody might be showing you how they feel like through their actions and like not really saying it. So I'm getting like listen to, like pay attention to what they do, listen, pay attention to the little things that they say that that indicate whether, you know, you think that they might be a good fit for you or not. Okay, now for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see what pops up. You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so there is the sense, yeah, I'm sorry, there is a sense of imbalance again, right? Kind of back to this reciprocity energy, right? It's like you want to make sure that your person and you are putting an equal amount into your relationship. Okay, I'm getting that you want to level up, right? Like you're trying to end an old way of being over here and charge towards something bigger, right? You're trying to kind of leave the things behind. Like it's like maybe you've worked hard toward establishing something in your relationship, but it's like now you're trying to move past that, right? Like move ahead, charge forward with something. With this Four of Pentacles showing up reversed, this like you know, like the Four of Pentacles can sometimes be an energy, it's like you want stability over here, right? But I'm getting like not at the cost of like your sanity, and I'm getting like you want stability, not stagnancy. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles, sorry, what I was gonna say is like sometimes it can be an energy of like sticking to things because it's like what feels safe, right? And it's like you're like, no, I don't want to play it safe anymore, right? Like I want more over here. Okay, and it's like if you want more, you need to be in this Knight of Pentacles energy of like, you know, it's slow and steady when it's the race energy, right? So like be sure about what you want and make sure that you have enough to offer as well, right? So it's like you know what I mean? Like if you're dealing with someone and you're like, well, I want to move in together, right? It's like, okay, well, can we both like afford this, right? Or I want to go on a trip, right? And it's like not being like, you know, like you want bigger things with your person or something, and it's like, okay, well, can you actually like, you know, pay like for your fair share of the trip, right? Can your person pay for the fair share of the trip, right? Like there's this need to like kind of balance things out over here and make sure that you can hold your own. All right, you do have action and listen. Okay, I'm just getting listen to your person's needs, listen to what they have to say. Okay, make sure that you're not like too in your head over here thinking about what you want and dismissing what they also want. Okay, and then action. All right, like yes, like start working toward, you know, this balance that you want. Start working toward like the level up that you're looking for. Okay, so that is what I have for you today, Leo. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Virgo. All right. Okay, Virgo. What does Virgo have going on this week of March 6th? All right. You have the Three of Swords and you have the Emperor. Okay. Wow. So within you, you do have an energy. I mean, you know, the Three of Swords, it can be heartbreak. You might be recouping from some disappointment. Some of you could be going through a breakup. Or like things just not working out with your person the way that you are kind of that you would like over here. Okay, like the Three of Swords, you know, and it showed right side up, so I'm getting that you're very much in the grieving process over here, but you're trying to address it, right? I want to note, right, like the Three of Swords goes into the Emperor, which is like it's a 4, right? So you are kind of starting to move forward, you're starting to charge forward, right? And there is going to be progress. Okay, the Emperor is also a card of charging forward, okay, over here. So like you're getting ready, like you're getting ready to come out of this grievous stage and kind of say, okay, what do I need to do? I'm getting like, what do you need to do for yourself? You know, how can you be your own emperor, right? Like, and I say this like regardless of like gender, right? Like just kind of like be your own, like be your own daddy. Like, sorry, like that's just like the message that I got over here, right? Like, how can you take care of yourself? How can you take care of your needs over here? You know, like kind of I'm getting realizing, like, you know, whether you're single or dealing with someone that is like, I don't know, like whoever it is that like kind of hurt you, like you're gonna have to work for yourself to kind of help with the healing, right? Like, can this person kind of make things better or help you make things better? Absolutely, yes, right? But like ultimately, like the power is within you over here with this Emperor card. Just really I'm getting like dominating this as far as like you gotta take charge. Okay, use your wisdom, like everything that you've learned is what I'm getting. Like, what did you learn from the pain? Sorry, like that one really is staring at me right now. So what did you learn from the pain and use that to make wise choices about how you are gonna charge ahead? Okay, so for those of you that are single, you do have the Ten of Wands showing up. Okay, so yeah, you know, things are, you know, that this struggle, the sense of struggle, the sense of strife, the sense of like, I don't know, I'm getting like passions that may have been squashed, things that kind of just like didn't work out over here, you know, like they're ending. Okay, tens are, they could be a painful ending over here, but you know, it is also like it's welcoming you for a new beginning, right? It being in the wand suit, I'm getting like a new passionate beginning coming your way, you know, something that's gonna like make you feel good ultimately, right? But like you're not quite there, you're getting out of this energy. Okay, that's what I like about the reversal, that is right now I'm really getting this, like you're leaving that, right? Like you're not letting these things like bring you down anymore. You're getting ready to kind of like rise up over here. All right, like you might be, I don't know, I'm getting like some of you might be wanting outside support. And you know what? Like, I know that I was saying over here that it's like you need to take care of your own needs and things like that. But you know what? Like ask, you know, I'm going to say ask for help, ask for support. You know, maybe it just could just be like from your friends. Okay. You know, be careful. I'm also going to say, sorry, like I'm getting like, you know, sometimes we ask for help from somebody that's not really going to be there for us. So it's like, you know, be real with yourself about, you know, like who, like what it is, the kind of support that you want. Right. So, but you know, like, hey, ask, you know, like if you want somebody, like you still have to do the work, right? Like I'm getting, for some of you, like people might not be seeing this Three of Swords over here is in your internal side over here. So people aren't seeing how hurt you are, right? So if you want that emotional support, then you need to go out there and kind of ask for it, okay? Because I'm getting like people are not really seeing the burdens that you're carrying. So yeah, you have interesting, sweet nothing and self-love. Okay, interesting. Somebody else got that. That's funny. Maybe I need to shuffle better, but I think it's what you need to hear, okay? Work on your self-love. Work on taking care of yourself, okay? Work on taking care of your own needs, okay? With sweet nothings. I'm getting like, do something nice for yourself, okay? Like, what's gonna make you feel good? You know, it doesn't have to be this big, extravagant thing to do your healing, right? Like, but like little things that you can do to help you feel better and work on you. You loving yourself, right? Like, kind of what I was saying earlier about like you being your own like your own father figure, you being your own like nurturing, takes care of you kind of energy right now. Okay, now for those of you that are dealing with someone, let's see. What's the energy showing up right now? Yeah, so you do have the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so you know it's funny, like Five of Pentacles, three. I mean, not funny, right? But interesting. Yeah, you're trying to solve something. You're trying to heal something. Okay, like some of you could be dealing with some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. You don't have to be. I'm not getting it like super strongly. But you know, I am seeing this desire to heal. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is the down and out card. It showed right side up, so it's like you're still in this, right? Like you are in the hurt. I don't know, like you know, honestly, I'm getting like even those of you that are dealing with someone, like you could be dealing with someone in the sense of like a breakup, right? I'm not getting like that you're necessarily with this person. You could be trying to like, or you might be like kind of on the teeter-totter like edge of trying to figure out what's going to happen next over here. But it's like there is some hurt happening. Okay, so for that, you know, with the Five of Pentacles, I am seeing, you know, pay attention to your resources. Okay, like what have you done to actually work on your relationship? What have you done to address this? Okay, if you feel like, you know, you've tapped all your resources, okay, then you know that you did what you could to try to fix things over here. But the Five of Pentacles is sometimes saying, hey, you know, like, have you looked at everything that's possible? Okay, like what have you actually done to try to support each other? Okay, so like just need to kind of look into that. All right, like, and you know, and like that could be, it's like as simple as like, okay, like have we, you know, like talked about this, you know, have we, I don't know, like maybe like we need like support from, I don't know, like you know, have we gone to like therapy, right? Or like have we, I don't know, like try to add a little fun, or have we tried to like address the issues, right? Like look at your resources. Like you could be looking for advice online, right, on how to deal with, you know, the issue that you and your person are going through. Okay, and then you have true heart and fling over here. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna pull another one. Wait. Okay, so yeah, so I don't know, maybe for those of you that are kind of like in this what's gonna happen energy, you know, like wait it out. Okay, like I don't know, with fling, I don't even know what to do with that. Like some of you could just be, I don't know, I'm getting like it could be, I don't know, I mean, it could just be like a side message for some of you about like, okay, now what I'm getting is like have fun, but okay, sorry. Okay, what I'm getting is like some of you could have had like a third party getting in the way of your relationship, okay, which is like I don't know why, like because I don't like to ascribe that right away. I don't like to get into that energy over here, but when I saw the Three of Swords over here at the beginning, I did kind of get that sense. So like for some of you, like that could be part of the issues over here that you need to kind of address. Okay, with true heart, it's funny, like right now I'm not getting like, okay, what I'm getting with true heart is like you need to be true to like your heart, and you need to be true to your needs. Okay, like pay attention to your own needs over here. All right, and be true when you are expressing yourself. Like if you are hurt, then share that. Okay, like if you want to actually make it work and look at all these other resources, then share that. Right, if you feel like you're ready to move on into something else, share that. Okay, but like be true to your heart. Okay, is what I'm getting. Okay, and with Wade, you know, it could just be like, okay, something that I'm getting is like wait until you're into like a more in a state of mind where you've actually processed what you're feeling and what it is that you want. Okay, so that you can actually speak in this truth, speak in your truth. Okay, like wait until you're ready to speak in your truth. Okay, and then like for some of you, I don't know, it might just be time to kind of like move on and find something that's a little bit lighter. Okay, I hate to say that, I'm not like, you know, like obviously you do you and you know how to live your life. All right, but for some of you, like you might just be waiting for something light or something more, you know, like just kind of fun for the time being. Okay, so wow. All right, that is what I have for you right now, Virgo. Okay, I hope that makes sense, and thank you so much for being here. All right, and chart forward. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to Libra. Okay. Actually, I do need water over here. So, all right. Libra. Actually, all right, hold on. Give me 1 second. All right, Libra. Let's see what the week of March 6th has going on for you over here. You do have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands showing up reversed. Wow. You are wanting to start something new, something fresh. There's something that you want to share. Whether you're single or dealing with someone, it's like you're trying to think of like the next thing, right? Like, okay, like the next thing that you're either going to do by yourself or the next thing that you want with your person. Okay, so like I'm getting like you are looking for this new beginning, this new passionate beginning. You want to expand with your person with this Ace of Wands, but I'm getting that you don't know how to talk about it. Okay, with the Ace of Swords, it's funny, I am seeing like change showing up here. Okay, but it's like I'm getting that you want to communicate something that you want to change up. If for those of you that are dealing with someone, maybe like you're feeling like did the flame die out over here, right? You don't want to get ahead of yourself, right? Like that's kind of like that thing. It's like you want to say something, but you don't want to like be a little hasty. There you go, that's the word. And for those of you that are single over here, there's this energy of like I want to do something different. Okay, like maybe some of you might even be thinking about sharing your thoughts with somebody that you're like already interested in, but like you don't really know how they're gonna react, right? With this Ace of Wands, I'm getting a sense of fear, right? Like not really wanting to charge forward. It's like you're looking for a new beginning, and I'm getting that you have a new beginning, like a new something happening this week, like something new, something's gonna get switched up, and you're gonna get a chance. I'm getting like a chance, an opportunity to try new things. All right, but I'm getting that you're a little bit afraid of that. Okay, now I am gonna say the Ace of Swords. I am getting the message of like, hey, take action, charge forward. Okay, like success can be yours. All right, so I don't know. Let's see. Those of you who are like single or you're more independent energy, Libra, let's see. What do you have showing up over here? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, yeah, that fear could be coming from like you not really materializing things over here. Okay. So, the Seven of Pentacles can be an energy of frustration. Sometimes sevens can be challenging energy, but it's like, hey, focus on the success, focus on the potential, focus on what you actually want, and then work toward that, because the Seven of Pentacles can be like you're frustrated, but what work are you actually doing toward what it is that you want? Okay, because sometimes we get frustrated, but it's like, have you done the work, right? So for example, it's like you might say like, well, I really want a relationship, right? But it's like, okay, well, are you putting yourself out there? Are you putting the best version of yourself out there, right? Or are you kind of going out there and being all destructive or something, or are you like not actually doing the work as far as getting out there to meet people, right? So it's like, like what work are you doing toward getting what you want? Okay, that's that reminder of the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, you do. Wow, you do have reconciliation, true heart, and divine timing wanted to pop up because like I saw it, so I'm just gonna put it out. But yeah, it's like things are gonna come to you. I'm getting things are gonna come to you, in due time. All right. Some of you could have like a reconciliation with someone. All right, like that could be something that you've been wanting to communicate over here. That communication energy, right? Like, do you want to switch things up with? All right, like you might be wanting to share something and say, hey, like this is kind of what I would like this to look like, and I'm getting that you're hoping for a reconciliation. It could be yours if you put the work into that, like if that's what you really want. Obviously you get to decide how you approach that. Okay, but I do get like that things are gonna have to change if you want this reconciliation. Okay. And so for those of you that are dealing with someone, wow, okay, yeah, you are definitely like so ready to talk over here. Okay, let me just straighten out my deck. And I'm gonna do, yeah, I'm gonna do like this old school shuffle thing. Woo. I'm gonna say it did feel a little bit choppy, so some of you might really be ready to communicate, but it's like I'm getting like you're like feeling anxious or feeling about like worried about saying the wrong thing, okay? And I'm gonna say like rightfully so. So some of you might have like a bad case of foot and mouth sort of thing, you know? So let's see. Yeah, 4 of Cups reversed over here, okay? So, you know, the 4 of Cups can be, you know, it can be like dissolution, being frustrated, being like, just like so over it, right? Like that kind of thing. And it's like, I don't know, like there could be something like with your person, right? Like that you want to change up. Yeah, kind of back to dissatisfaction, right? Back to the Ace of Wands being reversed. It's like you're feeling like the fire is dying out, right? Like somebody put out the flame, right? Like, or you want to but you want to respark that. It's what I'm getting, right? Like you want this to, like, you want to offer that to your person. It seems like, you know, because you're coming out of this energy of dissatisfaction. You're saying, hey, like that is not what I want. Like I'm willing to kind of, you know, with the reversal is like, I'm willing to peek. I'm willing to see what's over there. I'm willing to try something new. And the message that I'm getting is like, that you need to take the action, right? I'm getting like, you know what? Like maybe you've been over here kind of rejecting what's being offered to you, but not. So now it's your turn to kind of say, hey, you know, like these are these are my feelings, right? Like this is what I want. This is what I want to see. It's like it's your turn to kind of say, okay, like this is what I have to offer over here, so that you can come out of this energy of not feeling, you know, great about whatever it is that you're trying to change. You know, once again, it's like an energy of switching something up over here. Okay, so you do have try something new and incoming. Okay, so new things might be incoming over here, you know, but I'm also getting try something new. Like, you know, it could be like trying like a new adventure with your person to like spark things up again, right? Or like, I don't know, like going to, you know, like somewhere new, right? Like kind of I'm getting just like switching it up, you know, like whatever it is that that isn't working, right? Like trying to address that, or like in a new way. Okay, it's like if you keep trying to like solve things the same old way, right? Like then it's just gonna eventually, I'm getting like a cycle, right? You're gonna get like you're gonna fall back into a rut, right? So like just try something new with your person. And with incoming, I am getting like you are gonna get, you know, like this, you know, this spark again, you know, like it is coming for you, all right, Libra? So that is what I have for you this week, all right? I hope that makes sense. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. What does Scorpio have going on this week in love for March 6th? Okay, the week of March 6th. So you do have the Emperor showing up reversed and the Page of Wands. Interesting. Wow. Okay, so with the Emperor, so you do have 2 fire energies over here. Okay, so there are some passions, there are some things that you're trying to pursue, that you're trying to get started on, that you want to charge forward with. And over here, you know what? I'm gonna say, like, it's like you are this Emperor, but you're not feeling like the Emperor that you are. It's like these are both, so I mean, Emperor is like Aries energy, right? So it's like this like fiery, like you want to charge forward with something, you want to like, you know, take care of business over here, right? But it's like you're not, I'm getting that you're not feeling like strong and in your power over here. And you're showing up as a Page of Wands. It's like you could be the highest of the fire energies, but you're showing up as a page, right? A little bit aloof, a little bit reckless is something that I'm getting. Okay, but nonetheless, you are charging forward. Okay, I'm also getting like this, like need to kind of, or like you have been taking a step back, all right, for some reason. Like you're like, I'm getting like maybe you want to work things a little bit slower over here with this page energy, like work toward what you want in a slower way. Like I'm getting also like taking a step back. Okay, so for whether you're single or doing it like or with someone, there's just like the sense of right, like I don't know, I'm just getting, right, like, because it's like you are this Emperor, but you're showing up as a page. Like I just, it's like a demotion. It feels like, right? But it's like I'm getting that you're doing that intentionally. Like there's a reason that you want to do things that way. I don't know. Like maybe you're afraid of kind of like charging forward and kind of messing things up over here, right? Like because that was like that page energy that I was seeing at the beginning, right? Like you don't want to cause any unnecessary fires, you know, like that sort of thing. But I want to remind you, like the page still charges forward, right? Like the Page of Wands still gets things done. And I am getting that you are going to be like you're still going to be acting, you know, like you're still going to be doing something toward, you know, whether you're single or with your person, like you are doing things to kind of, you know, rekindle something, to spark, you know, bring that fire back into your life, bring that passion back into your life. Okay. So for singles, you do have, wow. Okay. I didn't even see what cards those were. I just saw that it was like 2 cards. So let me just do this. Okay. So I didn't want to take 2 cards. All right. So let's see. What does Scorpio have? Wow. Going on this week, you do have the 6 of Cups. That is your own energy, I am gonna say. Okay, so there is back to this need to you like really being in your power. Some of you some of you just have a straight up gift from the universe trying to find you. Some of you have a reconciliation waiting to happen. Some of you just have a rekindling with like old friendships. It could be an old love. I mean, this is the love messages, right? But the 6 of Cups is almost like, well, it's not almost, it's like, I don't know, it could be like something from the past, okay? Like a rekindling with someone from the past, or like I don't know, like you might just hear from somebody from the past, okay? Like that is just something that I'm getting over here, okay? So that is, wow, yeah. Interesting. So that is, you know, like that is what's kind of coming up over here. All right. So, I don't know, like you could have somebody trying to offer you some fun times over here, you know, but with the unavailable, it's like, I'm just going to say, I don't know, like you might be unavailable for this. Like you might be unavailable. Like you might be like, no, you know what? I'm done with that. And you're assessing like your availability, or like this person might be over here kind of trying to offer something, but it might not be substantial. I don't know, with this unavailable, right? Or like you might be just really physically like worried about other things over here, and literally just like, I can't do this right now, right? Like I can't, I don't know, like for whatever reason, right? Like I don't have time to rekindle whatever it is that this person's trying to offer me right now. Okay. Some of you, I mean, you know, like you could be, it did show a bright side up over here, so you know you could be going through with it, you know, but there might be some, I'm getting emotional unavailability around there too. Okay. And so, all right, for those of you that are actually in a relationship or dealing with someone or thinking about someone, let's see what this week has showing up for you. My shuffling is tracking. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. 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 Wow. Okay. Those of you that are dealing with someone, yeah, you have the 4 of Wands, okay? In a love reading, there is just no going around it. This is a marriage card, right? This is a spiritual union card. This is like you finding your match, you finding your person. Like you might be leveling up with your person over here, okay? So it's like that might be something over here that's why you're trying to like take a step back, because you might really be seeing yourself like married to this person, and you're over here like you know, like, sorry, I'm just seeing like 4 and 4 over here. 44 might be a meaning something for somebody over here, or the number 4, or you might want to look into that energy. But it's like that's why you're taking a step back, because maybe you're like, you know, like I want this marriage, I see myself married to this person, and I want to communicate that, I want to like share that, I want to like tell them, but you're taking a step back because maybe like you're not like sure about how your person's gonna react. Like this can be, I mean, you know, it could be like really scary, right? Like it doesn't have to be like a full-on like marriage, right? But it's like you are looking to level up with your person. This is fellow Aries energy, so I'm just really getting that like, well, no, you're not Aries, you're Scorpio, sorry, but like you're feeling over here, sorry, the reason, you know, the 4 and the 4, and then the Emperor is Aries energy, and the 4 Wands is Aries energy, sorry. So like that's kind of why I said that, because it's like I'm really, right, this is like how you're feeling right now, you know, and I'm just getting like you really felt, some of you feel like you met your match in something. All right. So yeah, wow, okay. So let's see what we have. You have adapt, okay? So there might be some things that I don't know. Okay, I just felt like pulling an extra one. But you have adapt, listen, try something new, okay? So yeah, some of you, there might be some things that need to like change up before you can have this level up, right? Like there might be some things that I don't know, I'm getting like okay, one, listen to your person's needs, okay? Because it's like you might be over here dreaming up this fantastic union, okay? But like, you know, listen to what your person wants as well, okay? Something like that. There might be some things that you need to change up over here if it is that you're really trying to have this, you know, this union, this like this stronger relationship with your person to really be aligned over here, like the way that you see yourselves. You know, like there are things that you know, obviously like don't like it's not like you're giving up who you are and yourself, you know. But you know, like I'm getting more of like the compromise energy, right? Like kind of like, okay, like, you know, because relationships are compromise, right? Like we can't always just be like, I don't know, like especially, you know, when you're dealing with another human being, right? Like you don't want to give yourself up, but you know, like, sorry, I don't know why I feel like, I don't know why I'm going into this spiel. Oh, like, sorry, but you know, I noticed I've been saying like, I feel like I've been saying sorry a lot in this reading. So like somebody here might have some apologizing that they want to do to you or something. It might be this past energy over here kind of showing up. I don't know, like somebody might, I don't know, that's like a side message for somebody. All right, so I'm gonna say like, let's move on from that. All right. But yeah, you know, make sure that you're listening to your person. Maybe like get out there and try something new. Okay. Maybe try something new as far as like how you're relating to each other as well. Okay. So that is what I have for you this week, Scorpio. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have showing up this week of March 6th? Wow. And so you do have the Ace of Wands and how you are feeling, okay? So for some of you, I feel like the need to do this shuffle thing. For some of you, you might be feeling a little, I'm getting like tired, maybe like not like your best self. Like there's something within you, right? Like it's like you're looking for something new. You're looking for some adventure. Some of you might be trying to travel over here, like a new beginning, right? Like you want to feel like lit up is what I'm getting, and that you are not getting that right now, okay? So, you know, it's like I'm getting like you're trying to like restart the fire, right? Like get things going, like feel good again, you know, feel, you know, feel sexy again, like that sort of thing over here, you know. But like there's just something within you that's just like not feeling right now is kind of what I'm getting. All right, but you are showing up in the King of Cups. All right, so I am getting, you know, for those of you, it's like I'm getting that you're gonna be working past these feelings of like, you know, it could be inadequacy, just like not feeling like your best self. And I'm getting that you're putting some heart into it, okay? Like you could be working toward yourself, you know, putting some love into yourself. I'm going to say that just kind of like as a side reminder, because really what I'm seeing is that you're out there sharing your love with everybody, okay? Like this could be, I don't mean this like in a bad way, right? But like you could be really like taking care of your person's emotional needs, right? Or like you could be really putting yourself out there looking for love, you know, like if you're single, you know, but it's like you're ready to kind of I'm getting like charge forward on this mission to find love. I'm getting that it's like okay, I'm sorry. I'm just getting like you're on this mission. You're trying to get things going. You're trying to manifest things. You're trying to make things happen over here with this King of Cups over here showing up. I'm getting very in charge of your feelings, very in charge of your emotions. I'm getting that you really assess what you want, and that's why you're over here like looking for this something that's gonna feel good, because like you know what you want and you're ready to do that and you're ready to offer that to someone. Is what I'm getting, right? Whether it's like you're single or you're dealing with someone, you're like, yeah, like I'm in charge over here, okay? So you do have the Page of Swords for my single energy. Some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra. Over here is just general air energy. You could be having some communication coming your way, okay? So somebody might be sharing some news. Somebody might be like sharing something with you. You know, like asking you out on a date is what I'm getting over here. You know, I'm getting somebody charming, somebody caring. It could be somebody that's a little younger than you, and I'm getting somebody who might even be like just really different from you, like that you might have not like considered before. But yeah, somebody has a crush on you, okay? Genuine interest toward you, okay? So, okay, I was gonna show you like lust try to pop up as well, guys. I don't know, somebody who just really, I'm getting like thinks you are cute, somebody who's like gonna like light you up over here, all right? You know, but yeah, so kind of like keep an eye out for that communication over here, all right? And you know, if you're over here like in your power, I'm getting like this energy is just really coming to find you, like it's gonna come to you is what I'm getting, okay, Sag? So let's go ahead. Those of you that are dealing with someone in a relationship or have somebody in your mind, let's see, what do you have? So you have, yeah, You have the Three of Cups reversed. All right. Interesting. So, okay, just with the Three of Cups reversed over here, I am gonna say I'm getting like the message right off the bat of like, be careful about what your friends and it could even be family are saying about your person. I'm getting like, just with the reversal, right? I'm getting like sad social times, right? So like, I don't know, like maybe y'all have been socializing a lot. Some of you could be dealing with Cancer, some of you. You don't have to. But yeah, it's like, the Three of Cups is, hey, happy, fun, friend times, right? But the reversal is really saying, I don't know, like you could have had like, I don't know, I'm getting almost like you went somewhere and things just didn't kind of go the way that you planned, right? And like now you're like not feeling great, like with your person. I'm getting like mishaps and miscommunication, misunderstandings, like that sort of thing over here, so like kind of look out for that energy. And I'm getting like, don't let like your friends or your people's like thoughts kind of cloud you. There you go, right? Because it's like, I don't know, right? Because like just the reversal is really saying to me like, don't mind, I don't know, like I'm just getting some, I don't know, like unclear communication, kind of like almost like hatery communication, to be honest, right? So there's just like this need for you to kind of just don't let other people's opinions cloud your judgment about your person. Okay, like that's what I'm getting, right? Like if you're like, your friends might have some rightful things that they don't like about your person, like that's a possibility over here, but also I'm getting like, I don't know, just like the reversal is like, I don't know, like don't let people get in the way of your relationship is what I'm getting. Okay, yeah. And then you have date and open up. Okay, so some of you might just need to go on a date with your person to get this new like spark thing going. Okay, open up, definitely open up about your feeling, open up about the things that you're not like feeling good about, open up about, I don't know, like how I was getting like miscommunication. So like open up about, like really talk about what it is that's not feeling right for you over here. The Three of Cups is also, I'm getting like emotional like instability, so kind of like, I don't know, like that could be coming from your person. All right, so it's like you're over here as the King of Cups kind of saying, okay, you know what, let's talk about this. All right, let's go on a date and let's open up with each other. All right, like I'm getting like you're gonna be the problem solver, just really in charge this week. Okay, and yeah, so that is what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. All right. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Capricorn. But first, I'm gonna drink some water. All right. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. Let's see. Wow. That felt like choppy, but then like the blending in was smooth. So I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what your week. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. What do you have going on this week of March 6th? So within you, you have a strength being showing up reversed over here. Then you have the Five of Swords as far as how you are showing up. Wow. So yeah, wow. All right, some of you might be seeing some challenges, okay, in your love life right now. The Five of Swords can be a really challenging energy, and I'm getting just like the message of changing things up, okay. For sometimes in this deck in particular, the Five of Swords can indicate like like family, like like, how do I say this, like sneaky snakes around you posing challenges, right? Like not just you and your person, but conflict coming from other external sources. Like it could be family, it could be friends, it could just be like work related, right? But I'm getting like external things trying to like sneak their way into your relationships, okay? For those of you that are dealing with someone, or for those of you that are single, I'm also getting just like, pay attention to like, yeah, like the external factors that are affecting your love life, right? Like as far as like putting yourself out there or how you're dealing with people. I'm also getting like, I don't know, like unhealthy or like toxic traits that you might have picked up that you might have not even realized, right, were harmful as far as how you're relating, right? Like to people, like this need to change that up with this five energy of change, okay? Because like within you, I'm getting that like you're not feeling like your strongest self, okay? And the strength card reverse is coming here to ask you to be vulnerable, all right? Like that's just how it is, okay? Sometimes, you know, like vulnerability is not being weak, right? Vulnerability is another source of strength, and I'm really getting that you're being asked to embody that right now, to embrace that, those things, those fears that you have, work with them, okay? Like hold them, be like, hey, okay, why are you afraid? Okay, like let's work with that. Okay, I'm afraid because of this, so this is what this is telling me about myself. This is what this is telling me about what I need. Okay, this need I'm getting for you to be vulnerable with yourself, because this showed up in your within you energy. Okay, so like be real with yourself about what you need. Be real with yourself about the things that you're afraid of, the things that have been kind of posing challenges and how you're relating to your people, okay? I'm getting like, you know, if you're dealing with someone, like be real with them about, you know, what you want over here. Be real with them about the things that are causing you, I don't know, to not feel like the strongest version of yourself, all right? And be mindful of, you know, like external, like energy that's trying to get into like the way of you, okay? So, wow. All right, so you do have let's see, singles. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Okay, singles. Let's see what you have showing up right now. Yeah, you do have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so for some of you, you could have, so you could have a random, not random. It could be like Libra or Aquarian energy coming your way right now. But I'm getting just like a lot of miscommunication or delayed showing up, delayed communication. Okay, so it's like somebody might be trying to share something, but like, yeah, back to this Five of Swords, challenging energy. All right, it's like there is just this need for you to really, you both of you to like really work on the way that you're like sharing your feelings, sharing your thoughts, sharing your vulnerabilities over here, you know, because it's like, I don't know, like you could have somebody coming your way that's like, whose words are a little choppy, like mine are right now, you know, like doesn't know how to express themselves is what I'm getting, okay? So just kind of, you know, like be careful, you know, also be careful, I'm getting about how you are showing up, like how you are communicating, okay? It could be a time for learning about yourself, learning about your communicating style, learning about your person's communication style, okay? Yeah. Wow. So, you know, I was saying family. I got that like since the beginning, you know, like for some of you, like your family can have a bigger, but can be playing a bigger role than you thought, like in your love life. Okay. So there is this need for you to kind of like assess that, like, I'm getting like, don't let, right back to this like external source of like, you know, if your family has good advice, great, you know, but like especially with this Knight of Swords being reversed, it's like don't let people like mislead you or misjudge you, you know, like trust yourself is what I'm getting, okay? Like be in your power, be strong within yourself, okay? And I'm also seeing that because like with the try something new, I'm getting like try something new than how things went with your family, right? So like maybe your family was very withholding, right? Or and it's like, okay, you know, like maybe I need to try to switch it up a little bit, or maybe your family was really emotional and shared everything really blatantly, and it's like, okay, well, let's try something new and like curb it a little, right? Like obviously it's about balance, right? Like don't overcorrect. I'm gonna throw that out there because we tend to do that, right? It's like we tend to run in the opposite direction of, you know, where the imbalance is. So it's like really focusing on this balance energy, okay? So all right, those of you that are dealing with someone or have somebody on your mind, let's see what shows up here. Okay, so you do have the Two of Cups, okay? So, you know, there is hope. Those of you that are dealing with someone, like, you could just be really, wow, like, you could have, you know, Two of Cups. I mean, it's just, it's union, it's partnership, it's harmony, it's being in peace with your person. I'm getting, you know, yeah, I'm getting, you and your person are cool. The drama is from outside of you. So there's this need for you to like be strong and against like fighting the external forces that are kind of trying to get in the way of your relationship. You and your person, some of you could be dealing, that is Cancer energy. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. Or just somebody that I'm getting, you know, like, it's like Cancer, Capricorn, right? Like both cardinals, so like very like charging forward, somebody like that you feel like you can charge forward with, and somebody that like you feel like you can create with over here, right? Like I'm getting like really good vibes with your person, but there's just, you know, this need to not let these external factors, these people, like it could be like your family, it could be, I don't know, like work or something, like, you know, just really getting in the way of, you know, you and your person truly having this balance and feeling good with each other. Okay, so just be mindful of that. Okay, with true heart, I'm just getting, yeah, like 2 of Cups and true heart, just like y'all are good, like y'all are focused on the things that are good for you. Okay, like talk about, I'm getting like talk about these challenges, whatever challenges it is that you are facing. I'm getting like be real with each other about that. Okay, with delays, I mean, you could be having, I don't know, like it could be like, I'm getting almost like y'all want more together. Like maybe you feel like you have like found your person over here, and it's like you want more, you want to level up, you want to go to the next part of this relationship over here, but it's kind of like, okay, you know, like delays might be coming just because of external forces is really what I'm getting. All right, so, you know, just kind of be patient with each other, know that your person has a, you know, true feelings for you, and that you're like, y'all seem to be a really good match over here. Okay, so that is what I'm gonna leave it at, Capricorn. Right, if anything resonated, please feel free to let me know. All right, thank you so much, and I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. What does Aquarius have going on this week? All right, so you do have the Knight of Pentacles and how you are showing up. Okay, you're getting about ready to share something with someone. Sorry, I was like, I don't know why I got this sense of like repeating, like didn't I do Aquarius? But no, because I started with Aries. Sorry, I don't know, some of you might be about to repeat something, okay, or like you might be thinking about going back to something or someone. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this energy. Sorry, it was just like a really weird, like just kind of the messages just came. And so, wow, yeah. All right, the Eight of Swords popped up over here. I'm going to pop it back in over here. But I'm getting, yeah, you're very much in your head. Like, you want to charge towards something. You want to get something done, something going, okay? But I'm getting, like, you're worried about it, right? Like, the Knight of Pentacles comes through and comes through right, comes through correct. It's like, and I'm getting that you're almost even wondering, like, what do I have to offer? What am I sharing? What am I actually doing that's going to be really working toward a relationship, you know? It's like, because this is your you energy, you know? So the Knight of Pentacles comes in bearing gifts, you know, and it comes in, you know, really slowly, right, and steadily but surely, you know, and successfully. Okay, so it's like I'm getting that you're really thinking about that, like what is it that I have to offer, what is it that I need to do to be like successful in my relationships over here. Okay, with the Seven of Wands, you know, you are coming off as very defensive. I'm getting even like blocked off. Okay, it can be a very challenging energy, but because this is how you are showing up, like I'm just gonna say, don't hate me. Okay, I'm just like telling you what I see over here. You know, there might be this need to assess how you are showing up with your people, because you might be coming up as a little bit defensive, a little bit always like with your guard up. The Seven of Wands knows how to defend themselves when they need to, and that is fantastic. You should be able to know how to defend yourself as needed, all right? But you want to also make sure that you're not just kind of like attacking people, right? Like you need that courage. You need to be able to face the challenges. That is great. Do that gracefully, right? But don't just be like, I'm getting like attacking people, you know, like I don't know, like, yeah, like kind of being like over defensive when you don't need to be, right? Like defend yourself when you need to, kind of, you know, listen and pay attention, take things slow when you need to as well, right? Like, does that make sense? You know, balancing act over here. All right, so for those of you that are single here, let's see. What do we have? We have the Two of Wands showing up reversed. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a fire sign over here. It could be an Aries. Like some kind of, I'm getting like some kind of decision making energy coming your way. Okay, but like the Two of Wands can be a card of success, right? Like working toward your goals. Like you could have like, I'm getting a delayed partnership coming your way. Okay, because it showed up reversed as well. All right, but like it is a card of success and starting to plan for the future that you want. Okay, so there is something, you know, back over here, back again to this whole like like you're not really charging forward. You're really thinking, I'm getting like you're not making the plans to really, okay, I'm getting like you're not really putting in the work to work toward what you want, Aquarius. I'm so sorry to have to put it that way, okay? But there is this need to address that, okay? Because it's like, even if somebody comes over here like offering you something, it's like, what are you doing with it, right? Like, are you accepting it? Are you ready to accept it? Are you ready to go towards success? And I'm getting that like now, right now, right? Back to the Seven of Wands energy. Like, you might just even be like straight up dismissing it over here, you know? So yeah. Let's see what else pops up over here. Yeah, you have action, you have assess, okay? So yeah, there is this need for you to take action, okay? To actually like plan, you know, what does like a successful partnership look like for me? What do I actually need to do? And I'm getting, for some of you, it could be like assessing your boundaries, okay? Like, boundaries are good, but you know, like not over boundary to where you keep out the right people, you know? But really taking action toward yourself, right? Like getting out of this, I'm getting like that self-doubt of like, what is it that I have to offer, and kind of saying, you know what, this is what I have to offer, you know? And like assess, right? Like I'm getting like self-assessment more than anything, you know, like this need for you to assess like where you are at, what it is that you want, what success in a partnership looks like, okay? So those of you that are in a partnership or dealing with somebody, let's see what, my hands are so clammy. Are you dealing with somebody who makes you nervous? I don't know why I got that. But okay. Wow. Yes. Okay. What do Aquariuses who are dealing with someone have going on this week? All right, you do have the 10 of Wands. Yeah, like somebody could be making you nervous. All right. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that's making you feel like you're carrying this relationship on your back. Like you feel like you're doing all the work for this person, or you're doing like all of the work to make this a successful relationship, right? Like back to this 2 of Wands, like reversed over here, is like that's why you're not charging forward over here toward this success. That maybe that's why you've been kind of like defensive, because you could be dealing with someone, it could be a Sagittarius. Some of you might just straight up be dealing with like fire signs over here. Okay, because it's Sagittarian energy. But it could just be like somebody that makes you do all the work, and that's why you're over here in defense mode, right? Because you're like, I've had to do that. I've had to fend for myself. I've had to carry this relationship on my shoulders. So of course I need to be ready to fight, right? Or I need to be ready to go over here, right? It's like kind of, it's showing up here with this 10 of Wands, but it's like, you're ready to end something, right? Like, okay, and I say this mindfully because it's like you're either ready to, it's potential that like you're ready to like end this relationship, and you're just kind of like, nope, like I can't do this, I can carry this by myself, you know? Or it's like you're ready to end the burdens, right? Like you're like ready to say, you know what, this is not working for me, like you need to switch it up, right? Like you need to do something, you need to help me out, is what I'm getting, right? Like be able to kind of ask for it, okay? Ask for the support that you need, ask for the support that you want, okay? So I'm gonna pull an extra card over here. Yeah. So you do have yeah, okay. You have an available, you have date, you have long term, okay? So it's funny, like really like, because what I'm getting is like long-term unavailability, all right? Like your person might just not be ready to give you what you want, right? So you need to like decide that, okay? Like you need to decide if this is something that you want, okay? Like, and I'm really getting more than anything like long-term, think about what you want, and is this something that you can do long-term, okay? I'm getting, you know, like go on a date, kind of like talk about it, all right? Like get your person out of your funk, right? And discuss, all right? Like really share, think about like the long-term, like what you want, what you both want. There you go. There's this need for y'all to discuss like what you want this to look like, because it's like I'm just getting like, is this sustainable? You know, like you doing all the work, is that sustainable? And I'm getting like you need to do like a little bit of the work, just a little bit more, right, in order to really figure out where you're going to be heading, okay? Because the 10 is saying, hey, like a new beginning is waiting for you, okay? But what are you gonna like do about it, okay? So that is what I have for you right now, Aquarius, all right? You know, good luck with this energy this week, all right? And I'm gonna go ahead and move on to Pisces, okay? Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Happy birthday, Pisces. Those of you who are celebrating this week, or just, you know, happy season. All right, so let's see what the week of March 6th has going on for you. All right, so you do have the Hanged Man showing up in your reading, which is you. That is your own energy. So let's see what's up with that. It showed up reversed. So usually I love seeing the Hangman reversed. Wow, two major arcana cards over here within you. So big things happening for you, big things happening within you, okay? Is what I'm getting. And I usually love seeing the Hanged Man reverse, because it's like you're coming out of this like stagnation, or you're coming out, not like stagnation, right? But it's like the Hanged Man put themselves in like this position to kind of learn something, right? Like understand things in a different way, to see things from like a new perspective. And I'm getting that you've been doing that, right? Like you've been trying to think about your love life in a new way, right? Whether you're dealing with someone or you're single over here, it's like, okay, what do I need to change up? What do I actually need to do? What am I actually trying to rise up and charge toward, you know? So I love the reversal. And also because it is your own energy and it showed up in the internal side, I'm getting that like deep down within, you are feeling a little, you know, like out of your element, you know, like just not really maybe like your strongest self, maybe a little bit disheveled, a little bit topsy-turvy, you know, like just not as strong as you are, you know, because you are rising up. A new version of you is waiting over here to transform. A new version of you is getting ready to rise up. Like you have a new beginning over here with the Magician. It's a one energy charging forward. The Magician like knows what they have, but there's the sense that you are not trusting yourself with the reversal, okay? Because the Magician creates the world that they want, right? Like you can have the love life that you're seeking, whether it's like, you know, finding the person that you want, or whether it's like love, like, you know, working with your relationship, like, and having it be everything that you've dreamed of, right? Like you can have that. The Magician makes that happen, like in the material realm, in the real, right? Like you can see it, you can feel it, you can smell it, you can sense it, you can touch it, right? Like that kind of thing. But the reversal is saying like you're not trusting yourself, you're not actually taking the action, you're not actually, I'm getting, you're not seeing your resources, okay? The Magician has everything that they need, you know, to make things happen. But over here, you're showing up in this like, I'm getting like lack of action, you know, like just like not trusting yourself, not seeing everything that you've worked hard for, right? Like I'm getting almost like, how do I say this? Like you see I'm getting that you might see yourself as if you're missing something, but you're not, right? So there is this need for you to further like work on this like perspective of understanding that what you have right now is enough, right? Like that you're not trying to achieve some sort of, you know, healed status, for example, right? Or like that you're not trying to achieve some sort of like perfect union status, right? In order to charge forward. It's like, you know, like understanding that, you know, okay, well, I have, you know, I have the resources to kind of communicate, right? I have the resources to learn about healthy relationships. I have the resources to keep working on my journey. And that doesn't mean that I have to put everything to a halt, right? Like you can still charge forward over here, you know? I am going to say, you know, with the Magician showing up reversed as well, I'm just getting the side message because it can sometimes be like a misuse of that energy. So like make sure that, you know, you're not like manipulating others and things like that, you know. That's just kind of like a side note over here, because sometimes the reversal can be like a little bit of a lying, manipulative, misusing the resources that you do have to try to control others, you know. So let's see, for those of you that are single here, let's see, what do you have showing up? So you do have the sun. I love it. All right. I'm getting Leo energy. I don't know if the sun is Leo energy, but this just really feels like Leo. Okay. But I'm just getting like some of you just have better days coming up. Okay. Like there is this need for you to like go back to this, you know, trusting yourself. But the sun is saying, hey, you know, bigger, better, brighter days showing up. Okay. Make sure that you're making time to have fun, time to play. Okay. Get out in the sun, literally, for some of you. Okay. You know, take advantage of the sunny days is something else that I'm getting. All right. But yeah, like good things coming your way. I'm getting like you might have, I don't know, like you could have somebody like, yeah, somebody who's making you feel good, somebody who's making you feel like in your power. Okay. Not yet, because there's still some work needing to be done over here. Okay. But then you have truth. All right. So some truths may be revealed. I'm getting also like be in your truth, speak your truth. All right. Share, what it is that, you know, you are like, be truthful as you are kind of dealing with like new energies is what I'm getting. Okay. So I don't know what that means, but I hope that makes sense. All right. So for those of you that are dealing with someone or in a relationship or a partnership, let's see, we have, yeah, we have the Eight of Wands showing up reversed over here. Yeah, once again, you know, there's like, because, you know, the Eight of Wands wants to charge forward, right? The Eight of Wands wants to, you know, share some good news, like keep going. Like some of you might be wanting to travel with your person, like, I don't know, like level up, like move ahead, like do something, move literally, right? Maybe like move in together, right? Like you want this new beginning over here. And you're kind of, you've been thinking about it, right? Like you're trying to get into it, right? But like you're not quite acting on it. There's some sort of delay over here happening. Okay. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. This is Sagittarian energy. I don't know, that's just for some of you. But you know, in general, just like I'm getting fire as far as like you could just be dealing with people, or you're like soon gonna be dealing with people that are gonna make you feel like all fired up, and I'm getting it in a good way, right? Like not in a bad way, like that are gonna bring a little bit of fire and spark into your life. Okay. Because just like, you know, the wands, the sun, you know, kind of energy is really speaking to me here. All right. And then you have, yeah, unavailable. Wow. Priority check, reconciliation. Okay. Wow. All right. So yeah, some of you, yeah, you know, like this new beginning, this thing that you're not like charging forward is like, you do have, I'm getting like you have a reconciliation waiting to happen over here. Okay. It's like, I think like it's just not happening right now because there's still something that you are needing to understand. It could be around, you know, what makes you happy, right? Like making yourself happy. It could be around, you know, like recognizing your power over here, you know, but there is something that you need to understand in order to like kind of bring about this reconciliation. Okay. With unavailable, it's funny, like I'm getting like you are kind of unavailable for this reconciliation right now. I'm not getting that as necessary. Well, it could be your person. All right, like for some of you, like they could just kind of have some delays of their own, like things keeping them, but I'm not getting that is necessarily like related to you. I'm getting like they just like time-wise unavailable or whatever. But hey, you know, if that means something to you, then like let that mean something to you, right? Like if it's like, oh, they're not even making times for me, you know, or whatever, right? And it's like, okay, you know, like your feelings are valid as well, you know, like I'm not saying, you know, like, oh, like they're just working hard, right? But it's like, you know, right? Like trust yourself, obviously. You know, but with priority check, you know, kind of I'm also getting that, right? Like priority check is like your priorities, but also like your person might be like, your person might need a priority check of their own, right? Like it's like if you feel, you know, I'm gonna go back to this example, right? Like if you feel like they're prioritizing other things and you feel a little bit dismissed, then definitely communicate that, right? Because your person might not even be noticing that. Okay, like it's just, yeah, I don't know. So like they might not even see that, you know, they're putting other things ahead of you, or like they might just, I don't know. So at least, you know, like you trust yourself and you charge forward and you communicate, right? Like what would make you happy over here. Okay. So yeah, that is what I have for you right now, Pisces, this week. Okay. So, you know, like rise up, stand in power, stay in your power. Okay. Think about what's going to make you happy, because it's going to come for you. All right. So thank you so much for being here.